Greetings, citizens. Justiguy arrived with Last Defense Academy 100 line. Asked us to go to the war room. I'd like to say, if you, for whatever reason, have stuck with me through this long, thank you. Like, god dang. I don't know how long it's been. I feel like it's been a while since the last time all of us were together like this. What's the matter with everybody? Something seems off. Okay, I'll report as first. No contact from the artificial satellite, as usual. You're reporting? Yes, I assumed any contact would come through to the war room, so I had Darumi stationed here for the last few days. Oh, I didn't know that. But there's no news from the masterminds. I bet they abandoned us because we never started killing each other. We want to hear from the people in the complex, not the mastermind. That doesn't change the fact that we've been abandoned. That's not true. There's no way they'd abandoned us. I told you, everyone is. Give it a rest, nozomi. I don't want to hear it from you. Huh? Kurata, what's the matter? Hold on, may I speak briefly first? Ito raised his voice to cut through the chatter. It was as if he was the Mad Hatter. I've had a realization. I brought you all here to tell you about it. A realization? I've been thinking non-stop for the past few days. About what's in the defense room, about why the complex was evacuated, and why they haven't contacted us since. And in doing so, I became aware of a terrifying possibility. They're gonna blow up the Earth. A terrifying possibility? What's the matter with Kurata? Something's not right. Hey, shouldn't we listen to Ado first? I've never been under Looks like Ado's got something to say. I'm one of the only ones not looking all dramatic, so just ignore me, bro. What did you mean by a terrifying possibility, Ato? According to what we were told in the beginning, what's being held inside of the defense room is something to save humanity from world death, right? Indeed, that is what Nigo told us. But the Supreme Commander of the invaders called it a weapon of despair that will destroy everything. Which one could it be? Maybe it's both. Both? The thing inside the defense room represents hope for humanity and despair for the invaders. Could it be that it's a deadly weapon with the power to wipe out all of the invaders on Earth? Wipe them out? Humanity intends to annihilate the invaders with that weapon to stop world death. World death will stop if we eliminate the invaders? At the very least, I think that's what humanity believes to be true, although I don't know why they think so. But wiping out all the invaders would mean, naturally, all other life on the planet will be consumed as collateral damage. That's why humanity is taking shelter on the artificial satellite. What? It's true that would prevent humanity from dying out, but we're still here on Earth. Don't tell me they intend to sacrifice us too! Exactly. I think humanity is trying to wipe out all of the invaders, even if that means we get wiped out as well. What? We're gonna get wiped out as well? No, that can't be. Enough! You just shut up already! Huh? But that does indeed track with what the enemy Supreme Commander said. It's even if we win this fight, we too will die in the end. Exactly, it fits perfectly. I don't know what kind of weapon is in that room, but it probably needs time to activate. 100 days to be exact. The plan would go to waste if the invaders attacked during that time, so it requires someone to protect it. We were the ones chosen for that purpose. You're saying we've been risking everything to defend a weapon that's going to kill us in the end? That was probably the plan from the start. This mission is predicated on our deaths. We were destined to die on day 100 from the start. Quit screwing around. This shit is deranged. Why do we have to die? We're not invaders. We're humans, just like the people on the satellite. What about the promise that we'd go home after 100 days? Was that just a lie to make us fight? Yes, humanity has been lying to us all of this time. A lie. That promise was a lie to make us fight. It's horrific, isn't it? We fought all this time, believing that we'd get to go home one day. Did everyone on the satellite agree to this, Mom, Dad, even Grandpa? That seems unfathomable to me. I think perhaps only the higher-ups know about this. As for the other residents of the Tokyo residential complex, they may think we're already dead. Already dead? You are shock! They'd likely try to contact us if they knew we were alive, especially our loved ones. That's true. If Karuha knew about such a inhumane operation, she wouldn't let it slide. So that's why no one has reached out. That must be why I haven't heard anything from Leo. Even if he wanted to, how is a dog going to contact you? Well, forget that. That's why we weren't allowed to contact our families to stop information about the mission leaking out. Then we really are. Wait a minute, this is all speculation. There's no way it could be true. It's obviously the truth. Do you have any other explanation? We've been trying to think of reasons this whole time, and we still don't know a thing. Oh, this is a great A-Rod look. I don't want to die in a place like this. Me neither. Fighting to live is one thing, but I cannot fight to die. Yeah, we do something. There's really no way for us to survive. Actually, there is a way.
Surrender.
What? You mean we accept the enemy's proposal? Maybe it's time to end the fighting. Just like the Supreme Commander said, there's no point in continuing a fruitless war. Not while we know we're doomed to die no matter how hard we try. Is it really okay for us to back down? No, we can't do that. But we don't have any other real choice, and I can't take it anymore. I can't keep fighting when I know that it will cost me my friends. Eito. It's not like it really matters what happens to Earth. Humanity can live just fine on the artificial satellite, right? So long as everyone can keep living there, it's not so bad if we give up on this planet. It might not be such a drastic change for the complex to simply go from an underground shelter to an orbiting satellite. Perhaps living up there is actually surprisingly pleasant. I hate the surface anyway. It's too bright. A dim, gloomy room is better for me. That's right. What's the point in us sacrificing ourselves? If we're gonna get snuffed when we win, I guess it'd be better to lose and win. Live. It's all over. If I die, I won't be able to kill any important targets. I believe that we must live too. There's no need to consider self-sacrifice. I want all of you to live no matter what because you all really matter to me. If it comes down to life or death, then I don't want to die either. I fought all this time in order to protect Karua back at the residential complex. But if I die here, I can't go back to her. As long as I get to see her again, I don't need it to be on the Earth. Anywhere will do, really.
Everyone, we can't back down now.
Nozomi spoke with a strained voice, as if struggling to resist the gloomy atmosphere. All of this is just speculation. We're just imagining that there's that kind of weapon here. There's no guarantee that we're going to die. The people of the complex wouldn't do something like that. I believe in humanity, and I know humanity believes in us too.
So don't give in to this uneasiness. Don't give in to despair.
I'm scared of the attack of the Supreme Commander has planned too. What if we back down now? Everything we've sacrificed will be for nothing. So what do you guys say we all work together and defend the school? Let's keep fighting and protect mankind. I might have known, Eito. You're going to try to make us fight no matter what. I always knew that was your role in all this. My role? In that case, I'm not backing down either, for the sake of protecting my friends. Eito, what's wrong? I'm a little nervous. I'm just going. I know this is silly, but I am going to make a save, just right here, just in case something is happening. And now that is done, we will resume. Huzzah! Ada, what do you mean? What's this about Nozomi's role? I wanted to think it was all a lie, but now it seems like it has to be the truth. Nozomi, you've been lying to us, haven't you? What? Lying? What are you talking about? I'd never do that. How dare you? We already know the truth about you. The truth about me? You are connected to Kamakura General Hospital? You are one of the people responsible for making us fight here. Huh? How? Nozomi was clearly surprised that they all knew. I wanted to know how they found out too. It's a shock. I never imagined Nozomi would be from the same hospital that I dreamed about. You've been trying to fool us, haven't you, to make us fight here? No, Don't bother with your excuses. We were forced to undergo surgery at Kamakura, right? For the source of our hemoanima, that cryptoglobin stuff. Even cryptoglobin, how do they know all of this? This stinks. I can't believe they messed around with my body and transfused this freaking power into me. And isn't it like way crazy that they never knew when we might start to experience rejection symptoms? In order to observe us as their watchdog, somebody blended in with the rest of us. In other words, Nozomi, it was you. Huh? And the one who performed the transfusion on us was your mother too. Unbelievable. You're one of them, aren't you, Nozomi? That's why you're trying to make us fight. Wait, I'm not some watchdog, and my mom, I told you, we're not interested in your excuses. How dare you lie to us like this? Kurara! Lady Nozomi, why did you deceive us? I trusted you. Wait, something's not right here. Some of your information is wrong. I never heard anything about Nozomi's mother performing transfusions on us, or about her being assigned to observe us. That's right, there's something off about this whole thing. All of this was information Nozomi divulged to me alone, so why does everybody else know about it now? Did you say something, Takumi? Did you tell him? Huh? No, it wasn't me. I didn't tell anyone about it. It was supposed to be a secret between you and me. Oh, you were keeping secrets, were you? It's not very nice to keep secrets from friends. But I... So Takumi's the reason we all know about this, huh? You must have spilled the beans to everyone. No, I didn't, really. You have to believe me. What the hell is happening here? This whole conversation. Everything I'm about to tell you is a secret from the others. At least you told me I get to day 100. That's fine. You remember, right? It's just two of us here. We don't have to worry about anyone else over here. It happened when we were alone. Remember, there's no way anyone else know about it. If it's gone, it's anyone. It really would be the only one to believe. Everybody, who told you about this? How did you find out? Who? It circulated around from a few people. A few people? But it must have started with you, Mr. Sumino. It was originally a private conversation between you and Miss Kaifuji, right? I told you it wasn't me. I never told anybody. Oh, God, fuck off with this. Wait, I really don't know anything about...
Everyone, I'm so sorry I didn't tell you.
It's true, I was affiliated with Kamakura Regional Hospital. My mom did work there, but I wasn't putting some watchdog. My mom wasn't the one who performed the transfusions on you. That's all wrong. I'm not trying to fool anybody. Please just trust me on this one thing. How can we possibly trust you? It's too late now. Rara. You know I despise liars and people who hide things from me, especially anyone who uses those tactics to get close to people. I find it truly embarrassing from the bottom of my heart that I was ever foolish enough to be taken in by your act. I thought we were friends. I wish I didn't have to bring this up. I hate seeing us divided, and I'm sure you had your reasons, Nozomi. Who cares about her freaking reasons, man? She still lied to us. I don't hate you, Lady Nozomi, but this is beyond the pale. Everyone, leave Nozomi be. We have more important things to deal with. What really matters. Okay, Eito, your favorability has just shot way down because you clearly orchestrated some kind of bullshit. We need to decide what we should do next. You mean whether or not we do need to make up our minds soon? Ugh. What's happening? It definitely wasn't me. I never told anyone, but then who and how? This is annoying. Yeah! For a decision of this magnitude, the only way to be fair is a majority rule. As your commanding officer, I'll lead the vote. You're not our commanding officer, though. Alright, who's in favor of continuing to fight here? With all of my thoughts jumbled up, I couldn't get myself to move fast enough. In the end, Nozomi was the only one who put her hand up. Just a liar, huh? Could've guessed that. Then on the other side, who was in favor of us getting out of here? Everybody raised their hands, excluding Nozomi and myself. Takumi, what about you? I don't want to die either. I want to fight to live, but something about this situation is all wrong. Why does everyone know something they shouldn't possibly know when the truth has been twisted? Just what is going on here? Takumi, are you abstaining? He's been seduced by Nozomi. You got close to him from the very start without intention. Well, that was an easy decision in that case. It's safe to conclude that we'll be accepting the Supreme Commander's proposal and hightailing it out of here, yes? Wait, please, let's rethink it once more time. Something isn't right here. I don't mind if you call me a liar, but you can't believe what the enemy is saying. They're trying to trick you. Give it a rest, Nozomi. We're not going to fight no matter how much you insist. I don't want to die a hero's death or whatever. I just want to survive and go back home. But Nozomi, making us fight might be your duty, so maybe you yourself can't defy the order. But we've already made our decision. How about you give this up? No, I'm not like that. Suddenly, Nozomi let a paint whimper and collapsed with other. Nozomi, what is it? Leave her alone. It's just another act. Of course it isn't. I rushed over to Nozomi and peered into her face. I've seen these symptoms before, but it couldn't be. Was it rejection again? Why? Why now? I thought I was better. Come to think of it, she hasn't been looking good for the past few days. Was her rejection coming back all this time? Nozomi, are you okay? I gently offered my hand to Nozomi. She was asleep, but she ignored my hand, getting up a little wobble. Sorry, I'm not feeling great. I'll just be off to my room. With unsteady steps, she left the war room. Are those the rejection symptoms we've heard so much about? Nozomi's going to be okay, right? This is the time to be worried about her. We could end up like that any moment now. And she could just be faking it, right? Since she failed to persuade us, she's trying to get sympathy. She wouldn't do that. You guys have it all wrong. And she's not some watchdog either. Everything you guys said is different from what she told me. How did you find out anyway? What do you mean it was circulating around a few people? What people? Eito, who told you about it? I heard it from Shoma. From Shoma? I heard it from Darumi. I first heard it from Tsubasa. I heard it from Takemaru, but it was going around before then too. Huh? I guess I heard it from Gaku. I don't really remember though. Gaku and I heard it from Miss Magadori. I heard it from Lady Kurana. I first heard it from Yugamu. I guess I heard it from Tsubasa. Strangely, everyone had heard the story from someone different. So then we don't know who it came from. It was obviously you tackers. You let it slip and spread from there, right? I told you, I never told anyone. But who else is there? Who else would know about a private conversation in your room? That's why I'm telling you something's off. Who cares? I've heard enough about that vile girl to last a lifetime. Either way, I intend to survive this war. I couldn't bear dying in such an inexplicable, unreasonable place as this. Yeah, screw fighting for our mission that requires us to die. We're going to the artificial satellite with everyone else. Everybody has the right to live. We're humans too. Besides me, I'm just a bottom feeder. Takumi, you don't have to worry. Nozomi is coming with us. We wouldn't just leave her behind. I'm sure if we go to the satellite, her symptoms can be cured, and we're not going to leave her to take all the blame for this alone. We'll meet with the people who came up with this plan on the satellite and question them about why they decided on such a cruel scheme. The people who came up with it. Hey, that big Supreme monster is going to keep its promise, right? We'll have to trust that it will. Carrying on this war will just lead to death on both sides, after all. Ironic, isn't it? In the end, the only person we can bring ourselves to trust is the enemy we've been fighting all this time. That's how peace works. You lay out your hostilities on the table and decide to believe in one another. What the fuck is going on? I don't really remember how I got back to my room after that. By the time I realized where I was, I was already lying in bed. The discussion was a secret between me and Nozomi, so how did everyone find out? It doesn't add up. And even if we came to our conclusion together, is it really the right decision? Are we really okay with abandoning the fight at the school and running away after spending over 90 days defending this place? Either way, the decision's been made. That was the consensus. I guess that's all there is to it. Something very suspicious is going on.
Troops, time to rise and shine! It's your 92nd day of active service. Overcome these last few days with the goal. A new era will begin. Okay, let's...
Starting a new era in history would be meaningless if we died. And what does he mean about the teamwork we've cultivated? If our teamwork was that good, we wouldn't be in this mess. Where did things go wrong to land us in this situation? Really? Well, maybe we can get some linguistics up. You okay? What's the matter? Something happened? Oh, I just felt like... Oh, fuck. I've done that one before, haven't I? Shoma was the one I wanted to do stuff for. All right, well, hold on. Let's check on what shit we can make, if anything. Cool. Exercise food, horror ornaments, lean ornaments. I think he wanted this as well, right? That's my guess.
You're giving something so awesome to useless bug poop like me? Thank you so much!
Oh. Oh, it didn't level up.
Troops, the countdown marches on in spite of the difficulty for now.
Come on, if you keep crying like that...
Alright, we've seen this one before.
Karuha? Don't cry anymore, okay? I'll be your dad.
Oh god.
You're too late.
I'm just glad you're okay.
But I got this big cut right across my tummy.
No.
The doctors say it's gonna leave a I bet no one will want to.
Oh my god.
I'll marry you.
You,
Yeah.
Taki. Thank you.
That's right, I made a promise. Yeah, I don't care. We need to... Okay. Fight. I jolted up right by the time my whole body was wrenches, so my arm was racing. It's like I jolted. Oops, telephone call. I'm almost wrapped up too. Delightfully devilish. Phew, okay, I just went on quite a side quest, but you don't need to hear about that. What you do need to hear about is the plot of 100-line Last Defense Academy. I steady you. Oh, not a nightmare, a memory of card. Why give up before? Why again? Why now? Ding dong. Wait, what? Oh, had the morning announcement not played yet?
Good morning! Hello, world! A fine morning is upon us. A morning filled with hope. It's your 93rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Time is ticking away. Now then, take your dear friends by the hand and fight for the sake of humanity's great wish. The invaders' futile attempts at raiding us only serve as opportunities to destroy them. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
It's high.
He tells us to protect whatever he wants, but it's already over. We're not going to fight any longer. I mean, what's tomorrow? Moms. I can't fight anymore. It's all over. Who is it? Cautiously open the door and open it to find. Mr. Sumino, good morning. Yes, hello. You two, what is it? Oh my, you seem low, like a thermometer melted by the sun. I suppose you're feeling guilty about the information you leaked. It's turned Miss Kirifuji into a real pariah. Is that why you're still sulking? I told you, I never told anyone. So then how did the story get around? That's why I'm so confused. I have no idea. I don't even know how anyone found out. Isn't that the nature of gossip? No one ever knows for sure where it came from. More importantly, we have something we'd like to discuss with you. Discuss? What is it? We weren't really sure who to bring this up with. We were wondering if we could trust in a situation like this. And when the thing with Miss Kirifuji happened, we saw you shamefully wobble back and forth about it. Sorry. Oh no, seeing that actually made us feel we could trust you. If you were really the traitor, you wouldn't have let the situation beclown you so badly. Traitor? What are you talking about? The culprit, the one we've been chasing all this time. We've been investigating, trying to find out who they are. But we failed. We couldn't solve the mystery. Seriously, what are you talking about? To tell the truth, there is one little thing I didn't share with everyone about my time with the invaders. What? What a shock, right? Especially when he's the one who went around telling people not to hide things from others. You know how it goes. There are rules for me and rules for thee. So what didn't you tell us? It's about the commanders. They worship a peculiar deity. They have what we'd call a religion. A religion? Those things? Furthermore, they follow their tenets very strictly. According to these teachings, hemoanima, or cryptoglobin was it? Absorbing cryptoglobin is a taboo of the highest or... Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. It is Eito. Eito was the one who found that body. Oh! Just as certain religions forbid the consumption of meat, it's seriously forbidden. You're telling me they don't absorb cryptoglobin? So then, who was behind those incidents? It was Eito. Oh, my God.
Mummy belonging to the prisoner. And the shriveled body of Hideko, too.
Oh, it can't be. You're saying that wasn't the invaders doing? Precisely so. It's absolutely forbidden for them to absorb cryptoglobin. In which case, the person behind it must be one of us, right? In short, there is a traitor among us and responsible for killing the prisoner and Miss Shizuhara. Sickening chill ran down the length of my body. I felt myself getting unsteady on my feet as if struck by a sudden dizzy spell. It can't be a traitor. This is a fine case of homicide we have on our hands. A human has killed another human. The murder of Hideko Shizuhara. Wow, look at you all fancy. Murder. Which means it was time for me to step in as a detective. Oh, that's right, she did want to do that. I did some investigating, but I didn't get anywhere. I couldn't get my hands on a single clue. It's not your fault, sweet Kako. Investigating this late in the game can't amount to much. I'm still having trouble believing there is a traitor among us. There's no benefit for betraying the team like this. And there's no point in crossing over to the other side when we can't even communicate with them. Indeed, the cultive's motive is a total mystery. Still, the truth remains that the prisoner and Hideko were killed. As a detective, I can't turn a blind eye to that. That said, I've reached a dead end in the investigation. At this rate, the case is going to go cold. And that's why we've come to you, Mr. Sumino. You've been all over the place on expeditions. Any ideas where we can find some fresh clues? You can't just spring that kind of question on me and expect an instant answer. Nothing that I knew would be of any use. None at all. Rude. If you do remember anything anytime, please let us know. We only have until tomorrow before we get out of here, but we intend to continue the search for the culprit even when we are on the satellite. Let us know if anything comes to mind. Sure, if I think of anything, I'll tell you guys right away. Well, then let's get going, Kako. We should keep up our investigation. Right, there's only one truth out there after all. Is that sure? With that... Okay, here's my guess / hope. There will in fact be multiple endings with different traitors. Traitor? Someone killed the prisoner in Hiroko? Give me a break already. Nothing makes sense anymore. Honestly, the whole thing's just irritated me. I couldn't even believe it, let alone wrap my head around it. I returned to my bed again and tried to shut everything out. I covered my ears and closed my eyes. Oh, you stupid bastard. I had no idea how many hours passed by like that. Hearing the doorbell stubbornly ringing again and again, I finally got up. Someone else? Who is it now? It's got to be the traitor Eito, right? I'm coming. Just wait. Rumbled and as I opened the door and standing there was... Oh, Takumi. Eito. Sorry for being so persistent with the bell. I was just a little worried about you after yesterday. Ooh-woo. Are you all right? Ooh-woo. I'm fine, just a little confused about how Nozomi's story got around. It is rather odd. How did everyone find out if you never mentioned it to anyone? I don't like that smug look on his face. You had that conversation at a private room, right? It never should have gotten out in the first place, and yet... Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It really is a mystery. Oh, by the way, Takumi, everyone's going to get together in the cafeteria. Will you join us? In the cafeteria? Yes, we're making our deal with the Supreme Commander tomorrow. I was hoping we could all get on the same page before then. And besides, it's going to be our last night with all of our wonderful friends here at the Academy. I know I won't be able to convince Nozomi to come, but I'd like you to be there with us. How about it? Okay, I'll go. It is our last night after all. Really? That's great news. Oh, and I'll look into that other matter myself. I'll dig around for the source of the rumors. It is totally you. It might end up being after we get to the artificial satellite, but I'll talk to everyone again and try to get some more details. Thanks, Eito. I'll be waiting in the cafeteria. Then, see you, Takumi. Why am I getting a fuck? It's not a virus, is it? That would be insane if the game was like tricking me. All right. The happy smile on his face. It took us our last night, huh? That's right. This time tomorrow, it'll all be over. I'll be able to see Kuharu on this artificial satellite sitting here and dwelling on things. But I guess I better join everybody, which we'll do next time, citizens. So until then, I'm afraid it's going to be that.